Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to part 3 of the Civilization 5 tutorial series. When we left off, we founded Sparta, our second city, and what I'm seeing is with just one worker down here and a number of tiles we still need to develop, I really need a second worker because we don't want this city to fail to grow. And the problem is we only have one tile with 2 food that we can possibly work. So in 7 turns, when my population goes up to 2, I'm going to start working a tile that only has 1 food. Now that means I'm going to be stuck at 2 pop for like somewhere 20-25 turns. We obviously don't want that to happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and we're going to buy a worker so we can start developing it. Now, another issue that I have is that I wanted to get into the classical era, and so I began, studying philosophy. But we don't have animal husbandry, and these sheep are something I really need to develop. Like, ideally, I would go farm here, and then here, or even here first, but I can't do that. And then if I had mining, I would start developing, this tile. I need mining to clear the forest. You need a plantation on Dai, and we can do a plantation, but unfortunately, we can't clear the forest, which is a prerequisite of doing that. So what I'm going to have to do, even though I dislike shifting in midstream, I'm going to do animal husbandry. We won't lose any of the progress we made toward philosophy, so that's fine. It's not like we wasted anything. But that's what I need to do to make sure I can just keep things progressing, and we'll continue to have a stream of 2 food tiles that we can work. And the other thing we're going to do is bring our hoplite down this way. And I want to find out if we can possibly take that barbarian camp out. Now, she's mad because we founded a city so close to her borders. I will try to be nice to her and promise not to do it again. Let's move up and attack. Okay, I took 19, they took 36. I'm pretty okay with that. Now, unfortunately, the camp down here apparently decided to send someone up to say hello. Okay, so this is the tile we want to improve first. What I'm looking at is this. In 6 turns, I will not have improved this. But by putting 3 of food on this one and then working that one, I'll still have 4 food total. So we'll be okay. And then I'll start, improving this next. And I'm probably going to buy this tile if I need to, just to make sure we continue to have tiles that are worth working. I'm not happy about this guy being here. Oh, wow, that's awesome that he moved off. Okay, I'm not real thrilled about this archer either. But we're going to keep attacking for at least 1 more turn. Okay, that was another good turn for us. I'm pretty sure that in 1 more attack, we'll finish these guys. Yep, you kind of knew they were going to do that. I took 12 damage. I'm not too happy about that. Yeah. It is a decisive victory, so alright, I'll do it. I hope this doesn't cost me the hoplite. I don't think it will. I believe I will have enough strength left. What's my health? 33. I may have to run like a coward, but at least, this will be the last unit I have to worry about from that direction. And yeah, it woke up because of this stupid galley. So now in Athens, I think what I need to do here is build a warrior, excuse me, an archer. I badly need some more firepower. There's way too many barbarians running around for one lone hoplite to save the day. Okay. Oh, so it looks like there was another one that had already spawned that was out here roaming around. I'm going to take cover one. I'm not... It says decisive victory, which I have a very hard time believing, but I wouldn't care because there's no way that after taking whatever damage he would take, he would then be okay to go and have a hand axe attack him. Okay, well, it sucks, but I'm gonna have to come back into home, and he's gonna pillage this tile. I know he is, and they're both gonna end up pillaged because he'll be healthier. Yep, there you go, little weasel. We've had truly no spare production. I mean, I've built just the most basic things, and yet I really do wish that I could have built the archer sooner. I mean, I guess I could have delayed the granary, but it just seems so bad. So I'm going to go ahead and do the mine, I guess, and then I need to get back onto finishing philosophy. In fact, I'm going to just come back over here. Oh my God. It's a convention. All right, well, the good news is I only have one more tile that they can pillage. If you can call that good news. So I need him to heal up. There's no point going out there like this. Oy. Yep, there goes the last one. Okay, so Sparta is now at 2, and because I've got that one beefed up to 3 food, we're okay. It's still going to grow 11 turns from now. And since I've got the animal husbandry sorted out, I can come back over here and we'll make that tile even better. So I just need to keep staying one step ahead. Okay, now I can't shoot at the guy who's wounded, so I'm going to have to go after him. God, it's a shame. These are too far away from these city-states, so I won't get credit for them. But it's a shame because I'm killing a lot of barbarians, and they want me to kill barbarians. Okay, well, I cannot bring this guy out. He'll just get captured. It sucks having a worker, you know, not working, but kind of is what it is at the moment. Okay. I can at least hurt this clown. One more shot and he'll be done. Now, I finished the archer. I think I want to go ahead and get going on the library at this point. I mean, I'm ignoring science to a fairly unhealthy degree so far. And if you've ever watched any of my playthroughs, you know that is definitely not how I roll. So let's see. We still have 2 units, and of course, you know, this thing can pump out plenty more. Okay, well, this guy just made a big mistake because my hoplite is healed up enough now. I don't have any hesitancy to just come out here and kick his butt. God, I love hoplites. They really are good in the early game. I'm pretty sure I played Greece. Oh my God, I thought... Okay, I did not mean to do that. In fact, yeah, I get just talking because I wouldn't move my archer out either. But Now, do I have to move my archer out? Actually, I don't. I'm going to shoot. And then he'll capture my worker next turn. I'm just going to shoot him again and kill him. And then I'll take the worker back next turn. But that was just pure idiocy. I was distracted, and in fact, I can even take him back this turn. There we go. All right. But yeah, that was not good. Let's go ahead and bring him down. And now my poor worker, he is going to be a busy, busy bee. So now all my growth is stopped because they looted or pillaged all my incense. So let's get up here. I need 2 turns to get this one back. I mean, that could be a lot worse. I'll move my archer back into the city. I'll bring him here. I am going to heal him up real quick, and then we're going to come down. Do I want to take this one out first? It's kind of a question of, do I want to do I want to help them first or me? So, all right, we got philosophy. No harm done with the delay. Now we're immediately going to go into mining, and notice that this was 5 turns. Now it's only 4. That is the advantage of pushing forward into that next era, and that is why I wanted to do it. So let's go ahead and just heal him up. So another thing we need to do, okay, obviously we want to build a settler soon. In fact, that may possibly be the next thing I build. But in addition, all right, good. I got my happiness back up. But in addition, we do need to start thinking about how we're going to win this game. Do I want to go domination? If I do, I should try to take Edinburgh as fast as I can. If not, maybe we go diplomacy, which in the back of my mind is kind of what I've been thinking. I need to build a trireme as soon as possible and research the 2 technologies. I'm horrible remembering the names. Sailing and optics. So that we can embark our land units and all that. But we need to start getting out there, finding more city-states and other civilizations to trade with and stuff. So we need to start figuring that out. Up to now, all I've worried about is just in general trying to build a solid base. And that's fine, but as we approach turn 100, it becomes less and less desirable to just be sort of aimlessly progressing without a real goal. And I just did it again. I'm sitting here talking and not looking at what unit I moved. So I moved my worker. Yeah, I apologize. Apparently my head is just not quite in the game right now. I'm going to try to get it back there. So let's see. I'll move him up first. I got to be careful here. I don't want to get my clock cleaned. Okay, we did that, and in 4 turns, I'm going to need another tile. I think what I want to do is just go ahead and buy this right now. I could develop another luxury. That actually would not be the worst, but I would like to just keep the growth moving along really smartly. So a 3 food tile is better to me than a 2 food tile. Okay. Worker, you come here, please. Yeah, that's really aggravating that I did that. Oh, well, it's done. We got mining, so now I can improve that die, which is nice to see. Let's go ahead and take sailing. I'm also, by the way, going to need the camps for deer soon, but not, immediately by any stretch. Okay, you soften them up, please. Well, if this is all that's down here, this won't be hard. And it may be because, geez, they sent enough units toward us. My poor capital got hit pretty hard. Well, again, as I said, ideally you'd love to build an archer before I did. So, you know, that's the price I pay. I was focusing on stuff like culture, which is important. Things like a monument, the granary to help me grow. I guess arguably I could have built the granary after the archer. So we don't have as much gold as a lot of civilizations, but nobody is that high. Okay, well, I might as well just soften him up and kill this guy. It's not like he's going to put up a huge fight. And at least now I no longer have to worry about that one spawning any more units. Alright, we're getting this sorted out again pretty quickly. Now, by the way, when I get this back, we'll check and see if we can make a trade with Boudica. I actually checked before I started recording, and she didn't really have anything to give us. She makes 2 gold a turn, and she didn't have any resources whatsoever. I guess I'll take open. So let me try to get the experience on the archer, since that's the unit I would most like to get promoted. And let's see. I will go ahead and move up, I guess. I have to decide how much I want to heal him up. I'm going to go ahead and take oligarchy before aristocracy. Okay, Sparta now has 3 citizens. And we need to reassign the tile. 32 turns is not acceptable, but 11 is. That's the difference those 2 food make. I mean, it's pretty unbelievable. Now, we finished our library, and I think there's 3 choices. We could go settler, caravan, or shrine. You know, I want the shrine, I really do, but I also really want the caravan. I can't afford to start the settler yet because my happiness is too low. My expectation is that when I come over here and I clean this camp out, I'm going to get at least one of these 2 as allies, and then my happiness should go up. But for now, I think what I'll do is build the caravan and try to get some gold. And with that, I think we are ready to end the turn. I am going to build our 3rd city, though, as fast as I can. Well, there's a hand axe. Crap. Minor victory. Yeah. All right. I'm actually just going to heal him. And then I'll move him here and work on repairing the wheat. I know, guys, I'm coming. I promise. I promise I'm going to come and kill those barbarians as fast as I can. Oh, that was interesting. I didn't expect him to just run like that. Okay, I'm actually going to stay here for a minute. Okay, so we're starting to get in business here. Let me just make sure. Yes, that is in my borders. Okay. And I am going to stay true to my word. I'm going to just jam optics. And you know what? On a related note, let's bring him back and get inside our borders so that once I have optics, I can just immediately start exploring in the water. Oh, now I also said that we would try to make a trade with the Celts. Let's see if there's any deal to be had. Wonderful. They have 2 die. All right. Well, listen, this is a crap deal, but I don't have anyone else to trade with. It may be quite a while before I have anyone else to trade with, or before she has any other resources she'll give us. So I'm going to do this, as sickening as it is, because I just think letting the resource lie completely fallow, that's not good either. So, all right, you sit tight. So now finally I've repaired everything that they busted up. I can now start working on actually improving my city. I guess one thing I should probably do, if the I need to, now that I've got mining, I need to improve the gems. Let's do this. And there's no point him sitting still. Oh, man. Okay, that worked out. But my poor hoplite, he's going to need some healing. Okay, now we'll build the plantation. It sucks losing the production, but the happiness will help, the gold will help, the food will help, and you know, overall, it's definitely a net gain. Okay, I'm going to grab the food here. Now, let me just make sure. Okay, I'm not working that tile at the moment, and I want to, and I'm good with all the rest of this. Okay. So now let's get him some experience. Awesome. And my hoplite didn't need to do anything. I think he's hurt enough that it's going to pay to just come back here for a few turns. I did pick up 12 influence with Tyre, so that's good. And I think this is going to be where we leave it for right now. So when we come back, here's what I'm going to try to accomplish. And then at some point, we're going to cut this off, at least temporarily. So when we come back, there are a few things I want to accomplish. We're going to wipe out this barbarian camp and try to make allies with one or both of these 2 city-states. That should give us the happiness, especially with, I'm going to improve the dye, and if I need to, I'll improve the gems. So presumably, I will then be able to build a settler and found our 3rd city. I'd like to have our 3rd city in place before turn 100. I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to place it. I'm leaning to somewhere up here. I wouldn't mind putting one here just as a barrier to these guys. The thing is, this isn't necessarily a great spot in terms of what I would get. It's literally just trying to fill in the gap for its own sake. So what I'm probably going to do is put it over here, like either on the forest or this tile. I don't know. I haven't, tried to be precise with it. Then I keep looking down here and I go, man, there's some good stuff down here, but tundra sucks and snow sucks worse. But what if we put it somewhere here? Like maybe even where my hoplite is standing. But somewhere where we can get the deer, get the stone, get the cattle. Oh, no, I can't do it where my hoplite's standing. But you see what I'm saying? Like somewhere down here where we'll pick up a lot of these resources. I have to figure out where that is. Maybe it'll be here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I could get the sheep that way. I'm not saying it's a great city. It's not. But it's probably better than one up here. We'll have to figure it out. At any rate, I think that's going to do it for now. The other thing that I also want to do when we come back is we have to start figuring out what our win condition is going to be and start exploring. So that's a lot to do, but I think on the march to turn 100, it makes a lot of sense. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching. I hope we see you next time.